Chris?
Hmm?
Do you ever stop to think what makes a man's life? I mean, if a man happens to take one road, the things that happen to him, where if he'd have taken another, it would have been altogether different. You know what I mean, don't you?
Like if you hadn't gone ahead to scout that desert, you wouldn't have found John Cain. If you hadn't have found him just when you did, he would have died. And therefore, everything that's happening now, because Cain found that mine, which he wouldn't have found if he'd taken a different turn on 1,000 different trails, wouldn't be happening now.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I've been thinking about. And if you hadn't have sent me out when you did, or if the snow hadn't have been early in the mountains this year.
If my lumbago hadn't told me about that bad weather up north. Yeah. Well, if you track everything back far enough, you'll find out everybody's good fortune is due to my aching muscles, which wouldn't be aching now if sour dispositioned old stallion hadn't spooked at a badger hole and stacked me up over 20 years ago.
Yeah, it sure beats all get out what makes a man's life. I wonder what would have happened if you'd have sent me scouting up ahead instead of Duke.
You're pretty anxious to get worried about John Cain, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious.
Well, just curb your curiosity. Getting to be just about that time.
You know what I think of all the time I've wasted before I discovered this fine talent I have? Do you have any preference, Mr. Chris? Speak up before I start tooting, because I get carried away, you know.
Temperamental?
I don't know that, but I'll play a little number of my own.
Chris, Duke just wrote in from Denver, brought the mail with him.
Oh, well, I thought he might. Tell everybody it's not already bedded down when I have a mail call, Bill.
All right.
Hi, Duke.
Chris, going wasn't bad, so I went a little further than usual.
Yeah, I thought you might.
Yeah.
Did you see John Cain?
No, but I heard.
Heard what?
Well, the news about his findings and the gold rush. I mean, people are pouring into town, and they're trying to make claims as close to our mine as they can get.
Town? He didn't say anything about a town.
You ever hear Black Hawk? Oh, well, his claim is in the mountains just west of there. Gold fever's got everybody crazy. They say that Cain is sitting on the richest ground in the world.
I mean, we're rich. Rich. We got gold.
Coop? Me? Do you know of any other Cooper Smith on the Chris Hale wagon train? Ah, Ben Lamson? Chris Hale. Rita Brown.
Chris.
Just a minute, Coop, when I pass these out.
Chris, this can't wait. Read this.
Herewith is every single dollar that you and your friends fostered on me at a time when I was not in full control of my mental faculties, having suffered a sunstroke, as you are fully aware. Also enclosed is $1,000 addressed to you, which I am pleased to offer you as a gift for helping me as you did. I remain your grateful friend, John Cain. P.S. Tell your friends that I hold no malice for what they tried to do in taking advantage of my weakened condition. But should they be foolish enough to make any claims, I will be forced to take legal action as advised by my attorney. Well, we're in for trouble like you never did see. All these people are going to take this personally. He hoodwinked their friends out of all the gold they had coming. You any idea what this is liable to lead to?
Well, sure, they'll tar and feather him.
They can get their hands on him, but he's got gold, lots of it. And he'll have everything that gold can buy.
You mean protection?
Legal and not so legal. He can have an army if he figures that's what he needs. But we can't figure he's a sane man anymore.
Beats everything. He gets out of giving us what belongs to us by claiming he's not a sound mind. Now he's got guns and men enough to prove he's sane. And we're the ones that are loco.
You know who they're going to hold responsible for not getting all the gold they're dreaming about spending.
Yeah, me.
That's right. And that's human nature, but we can't do anything about it.
Well, that puts me right in the middle.
Maybe if somebody sat John Cain down and talked to him like a Dutch uncle, maybe...
Yeah, well, I'm the skunk in the woodpile. I don't reckon I can smell it up anymore by getting myself kicked in the teeth.
Are you John Cain? It's none of your business who I am. You get out of here, or I'll do what I have the right to do. This is your friend, Cooper Smith. I'm giving you fair warning. I want to talk to you. You're trespassing. I gave you fair warning. What are you trying to kill me for? What's the matter with you? I saved your life. Or are you forgetting that? Who did you say you were? Cooper Smith! All right, I won't bother you anymore. Just let me get out of here. All right, Cooper Smith. For saving my life, I'll let you go.